Princess Charlotte's recent transformation has become a deeply emotional and significant moment not just for her parents, Prince William and Kate Middleton, but for the public as well. The royal family, often seen as distant and formal, had a rare and heartfelt glimpse into the personal emotions of its members when, at a major public event, both William and Kate were visibly moved by Charlotte's behavior and newfound maturity. It was a moment that caught everyone by surprise, leaving even the most composed members of the royal family in tears, showcasing that behind their public personas, they, too, experienced the emotional rollercoaster of watching their children grow up. The connection between William and Charlotte has always been marked by warmth and genuine affection. From the very beginning, Charlotte has shared a close relationship with her father, often following him around at public events, mimicking his gestures, and participating in their shared inside jokes. William's bond with Charlotte is especially unique within the royal family, as it is built on trust, love, and a deep emotional connection. Unlike many royal parents who uphold strict formalities and traditions, William has always made an effort to foster Charlotte's independence, allowing her to develop a confident, strong sense of self. One of the most endearing elements of their relationship is the special nickname William has given to Charlotte, Minette, a French term meaning small or delicate. This nickname perfectly captures Charlotte's charm, a feature that has become more evident as she grows. Despite the royal family's strict adherence to tradition, William has remained committed to ensuring that Charlotte's personality shines through. He has made it a priority to support her confidence, allowing her to engage with the public in her own unique way. But it was during a recent royal engagement that a noticeable change in Charlotte's demeanor left even William and Kate reeling. It was as if, in that moment, Charlotte had shifted into a more grown-up version of herself, embodying qualities of poise, confidence, and maturity far beyond her years. This transformation was more than just a physical one, it was the realization that Charlotte was stepping into her role as a future royal leader with an ease that stunned even her own parents. The royal event in question was a particularly emotional one for William and Kate, as they witnessed firsthand Charlotte's self-assurance and ability to command attention with grace. No longer was she the little girl shyly hiding behind her parents, instead, she was confidently interacting with the crowd, making eye contact, and engaging with the people around her. She was taking on a role that was far more significant than that of a royal child simply attending an event. This was Charlotte, in all her newfound confidence, stepping into the spotlight as a future leader in the making. Those who were present at the event couldn't ignore the raw emotion on William and Kate's faces as they exchanged a look of realization and pride. For a parent, there is always a moment when you realize that your child is growing up before your eyes, and for William and Kate, this moment was all the more significant because it occurred on the global stage. The realization that their daughter was not just growing older, but becoming a poised, confident young girl ready to embrace her royal duties, hit them hard. In that moment, they saw not just their little girl but a future monarch in the making. Charlotte's transformation had been gradual, but this moment crystallized the changes that had been happening over time. Her grace, her ability to handle public duties with confidence, and her maturity were all evident in her behavior at the event. Royal experts have long observed Charlotte's potential as a future leader, noting her natural charm, her ability to connect with people, and her poised demeanor. But this event made it clear that Charlotte was not just growing up physically, she was maturing into a young woman who was ready to take on the responsibilities of the royal family. William and Kate had always been aware that their children would one day step into the royal spotlight. However, nothing could have prepared them for the moment when they would watch Charlotte embrace her role with such ease and grace. The emotional impact of this realization was clear on their faces. Kate, who is typically composed and reserved, was seen wiping away a tear as she watched Charlotte confidently wave to the crowd, a symbolic gesture that marked her transition from a child to a young royal poised to play an active role in the monarchy. For many, this emotional moment was relatable. Parents everywhere can understand the bittersweet feeling of watching their children grow up, but for William and Kate, this moment was magnified by the weight of the royal responsibilities their children would one day inherit. Charlotte's transformation marked the point at which she began to embrace her royal role with an awareness and confidence that went far beyond her years. For her parents, watching their daughter step into the public eye with such composure was a moment they would never forget. In the days that followed, social media was abuzz with speculation about Charlotte's future. Some fans of the royal family wondered whether this was a sign that Charlotte was about to take on a larger role in royal duties, while others marveled at how much she had grown and matured. Royal experts analyzed the footage from the event, noting the striking moments when William and Kate exchanged glances, their emotions clearly visible as they watched Charlotte engage with the public. Body language experts pointed out that, when Charlotte greeted the crowd with a confident wave, William's face softened with pride, as if he were catching a glimpse of the future. Kate, typically the picture of poise and composure, was seen blinking back tears, a rare display of vulnerability for the Princess of Wales. This was not just a proud moment for a mother, it was the recognition that Charlotte was stepping into her future with a newfound sense of self-assurance that was both moving and profound. The emotional response from William and Kate also sparked a broader conversation about Charlotte's future role in the monarchy. While she may not be the direct heir to the throne, many royal watchers believe that Charlotte will play a significant part in the future of the royal family. Her ability to handle public events with grace and confidence suggests that she will take on a larger role in royal duties as she grows older. Many believe that Charlotte could follow in the footsteps of her great-aunt, Princess Anne, becoming a hard-working and dedicated member of the royal family who serves the monarchy with devotion. There is also speculation that Charlotte could redefine what it means to be a royal sibling in modern times. As Prince George moves closer to his future as king, Charlotte may have more flexibility than previous royal siblings in choosing her own path within the royal family. Unlike past royal children, who were often confined to traditional roles, Charlotte seems to have the potential to carve her own unique path, balancing the responsibilities of royal life with her own personal ambitions. Reports suggest that Charlotte is already receiving training in diplomacy, public speaking, and leadership. Whether she follows a more traditional royal route or chooses a different path altogether, one thing is certain: Charlotte is proving to be a force to be reckoned with. Her maturity, leadership abilities, and confidence make her a key figure in the next generation of the royal family, and her future in the monarchy is one to watch. For William and Kate, this realization was both a proud and emotional experience. Watching their daughter grow up and begin to embrace her royal role was a bittersweet moment, one that was made even more poignant by the fact that it occurred on a global stage. The transformation of Princess Charlotte from a shy little girl into a confident young royal is a moment that will be remembered for years to come. As she continues to grow and mature, Charlotte's presence in the royal family is bound to have a lasting impact, and her future is filled with endless possibilities. In the end, Charlotte's transformation is not just about growing up. It marks the beginning of a new chapter in her life and in the royal family's future. Whether she follows a traditional royal path or creates her own legacy, it is clear that Princess Charlotte is ready to play a significant role in the monarchy. And as her parents, William and Kate, look on, they can only be filled with pride and awe at the young woman their daughter is becoming.